Good morning. Early one this morning, early start. We are halfway up Crib Goch. I set off at about 5:45, something like that. I've got a little bit to go, so I'm just at the bottom of the scramble now, in thick cloud, which is lovely. But I know it was all sort of temperature inversions yesterday. I can just about see the moon up there, so it looks like I should be able to break through this cloud, and yeah, hopefully it's a really nice sunrise, so that would be good. So temperature inversion, no wind, and good sunrise. When I left the car park, I was the only car in the car park, which was cool. Penna Pass, so it looks like it's going to be a quiet day. Well, at least a quiet sunrise, because Snowdon horseshoe is never that quiet. But yeah, I'm going to head up Crib Goch for sunrise, and then we'll see how far I make it before deciding to head back down. I might do the full horseshoe if it's a good day and nice inversions, but if that inversion kind of clears, I might head down after sunrise. We'll see how we go. So yeah, I'm just going to put my poles away, get my gloves out, and head up the scramble. I'm up at the top of Crib Goch now. It was a really nice scramble up at about 800 meters or so. I popped out of the cloud, and yeah, pretty epic inversions all around. Flew my drone a little bit on the way up, and for about 10 minutes when I got to the top, so hopefully got some nice shots with that. But yeah, now the cloud has filled in over the ridge, so I've got my big jacket on because it's absolutely freezing now in this cloud. Above the cloud earlier it was actually really warm, so yeah, proper temperature inversion. But yeah, the breeze just picked up from the west, so the cloud is all kind of coming up and over the ridge here. So I've got about 5 or 10 minutes before sunrise, and it doesn't look like it's gonna clear. It looks like it's pretty thick at the moment. So I'm going to make my way slowly along the ridge, and I'll wait on the sort of the true summit of Crib Goch, I think, for a little bit, and hope that it clears so I can yeah, take some photos with the big camera and fly the drone again. But yeah, really nice morning, well worth the early start, and yeah, I've got it all to myself, which is an absolute bonus. So yeah, we'll catch up with you on the way across the ridge. I've been waiting at the top of Crib Goch now for a good kind of 40 minutes or so, and this cloud just hasn't got any lower, unfortunately. But I know Yr and Wyddfa were well above the cloud earlier, so I'm gonna make my way over that way. It cleared briefly for about a minute or so. I got my drone out, flew it up, but then yeah, had a little bit of difficulty landing it. It tried to land somewhere along the ridge in the cloud, and it almost sort of landed it off the ridge, and it almost sort of flew off the side. So yeah, won't be doing that again when it's this risky. So yeah, I'm going to head over the rest of Crib Goch, up Davies-Hughes, and then on to Yr and over to Yr Wyddfa. Yeah, I've only seen one other guy so far, so really quiet, and yeah, not much wind, but unfortunately there's a little bit more wind than there was, hence why I'm now in all the cloud. So yeah, off we go. Just come over the final two pinnacles. Well, I've got one more to go actually, so over the first two, got the final pinnacle to go, just at the end of Crib Goch now. We've got the little exposed step that takes you around the corner onto the last little bit, and then I'll be down onto Goch and up Davies-Hughes. That wind unfortunately has got a bit stronger, so I don't know whether or not I'm going to be able to get above the clouds, but fingers crossed. I'm having to take a little bit more care on this section of the ridge because everything is covered in this lovely layer of rime and glass, so it's a bit like walking, well, it is walking on ice. So yeah, taking it a bit slower, but I've got the whole day, so I'm not too fussed either way. Off we go. way down now. I've decided to bail down the pig track. It got really windy and the cloud hasn't shifted. So yeah, heading down. Hopefully it clears on the way down so I can fly my drone, because I haven't had much chance to do that. But yeah, heading down. Might go down the miners track, possibly go by the lakes and get some stuff down there. If not, then I might bail straight back to the car park and possibly go elsewhere to try and get sunset. That's if I see it's clearer elsewhere. But yeah, off we go. Right, slight change of plan. So as I was heading down the pig track, like you see, it was starting to clear as I got a bit lower down, and actually a few weather was poking out of the cloud, which looked really nice, and the sun was out, so I decided to drop down onto the miners track there, around Llyn, and now I'm making my way up and along a Gribin, which is this grade 1 scramble here that takes us up onto Goch Sunrise, and then I will head round over to Yr Wyddfa, which is looking pretty epic behind me. So yeah, I'm going to head up now, and I'm going to fly my drone and hopefully get some cool videos there. Off we go. Top of Yr Wyddfa now. Unfortunately that wind hasn't died off. We've still got a fair bit of cloud around up here now. Probably a little bit too much to do any more drone stuff, but it was quite nice as I was on my way up a Gribin. So yeah, that was worth it. But yeah, so I'm not sure whether or not I'm going to hang around for sunset or not, as it's a little bit cloudy, and it looks like I'm almost in this sort of hollow here with big clouds all around me. But it is making for some really cool light. See, there's a Bock Inspector over there. That's me, that's my shadow on the cloud below me, with the sun behind me. So yeah, I'm probably going to head down now and not bother with sunset, but I'll see how I go, because I've changed my plans a couple times already today. But yeah, I'm going to slowly make my way down over to Yr Wyddfa and then probably rejoin the miners track over by Snowdon, which is just below me here. There you go, you can see the lake there, down there in the valley. So yeah, I'll probably rejoin the path there and head back to Penna Pass car park, which is where I started off from earlier this morning. Yeah, beautiful day. We'll see how we go. There we go, back down at the miners track now, or almost there anyway. Decided not to hang around too long, as you can probably see behind me, we've got just lots of thick cloud, and that cloud level has risen throughout the day and there aren't really any breaks in it anymore, unfortunately, so I don't think there's going to be any chance of getting above the cloud for sunset. So yeah, headed down. I'll probably leave this here. Bit of a bimbly, up and down all over the place outing today, but it was a good one. So yeah, thanks for watching, and yeah, we'll see you again next time.